And we are back. Welcome to day 2 of the Women's World Cup. After an incredibly emotional opening day, after the tragic shooting in New Zealand yesterday, they decided to go ahead and put on that opening match. And I'm so glad they did, because what a spectacle it really was. Once again, proving that in times of crisis, football can bring people together behind something that we all know and love. And what a win it was for New Zealand yesterday. Against all the odds, against the Norwegian side, fancied to go pretty far in this tournament. Not only did they put on arguably a better performance than Norway, but they got the win as well. And it could have been even better if it wasn't for Percival missing that penalty in stoppage time. But what do you expect from a Tottenham player? Am I right? As for the other game, Sam Kerr ended up pulling out injured due to a calf injury. It's currently unclear if she will be available for the remainder of the group stage, but it didn't seem to bother Australia too much. They were by far the better team against Republic of Ireland. Granted, it did take a penalty of their own to make the difference in their 1-0 win, but a great start for both of the host nations. And like I say, after what was an incredibly emotional day for New Zealand, those celebrations at the full-time whistle really pouring out all of the emotion over what had happened during the course of the day, and very pleased to see them get the win. And as it means both host nations get things started. As for today, we have 3 more fixtures, the remaining games from Groups A and B, and then the first fixture from Group C. So before we get into it, please do consider dropping a like on this video and subscribing to the channel if you are new around here. And let's talk about today's fixtures. And we get things started back in Group B, and it is Nigeria taking on Canada. Canada are a team that were way up there a few years ago. They've tailed off a little bit over the last couple of years. Nigeria, not really a team that causes too many problems. The biggest thing I've seen when I've been looking into my research around these teams is that Nigeria basically don't score. They just seemingly cannot find the back of the net to save their lives. Canada aren't the best at scoring themselves, but they are very good defensively. So those two things combined suggest that this will be a comfortable Canada win to a scoreline of 0, and I'm going for 2-0 to Canada in today's opening, or tonight's, should I say, opening fixture. On to Panama up against Switzerland. Now, this is a very peculiar one to go into. Panama are one of the lowest ranked sides in this competition, but the Swiss themselves aren't necessarily the highest ranked team themselves, only ranked 20th, but the expectation would be that the Swiss do get the win in this one. They are a very free-scoring team themselves. Panama, from the records that I could find, are not that good. They shouldn't really be causing any problems whatsoever to the Swiss in this game. I'm going to go for 4-0 to Switzerland. It's very tough with some of the women's games that you really could see scorelines in the region of 10-plus goals. I don't think that's going to be the case here. I think the Swiss aren't that good to do that, but we shall see. I am going to go for 4-0 to the Swiss, which will make Dave, you can't see right now, very, very happy. Finally, it is Spain up against Costa Rica. Spain, of course, one of the favoured sides for this tournament, with the returning Alessia Putellas available for them for the first time since her horrific injury. The back-to-back Ballon d'Or winner is available for this World Cup. Are her powers fully restored? We shall see. And let's be honest, she couldn't ask for a much easier opening fixture than Costa Rica. They're not exactly a team that's going to cause too many problems. The one thing that I would say when I've been doing my research again about these two teams is that Spain do tend to leak goals, even with the former Manchester United right back in Bartel, who I'm very, very sad that has left Manchester United in their defence. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for 5-1 to Spain, and I'm going to give Costa Rica a goal, because like I say, Spain do tend to leak goals, but they do score goals for fun going the other way. So those are going to be my thoughts for today's fixtures. As always, let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments about yesterday's games, or should I say this morning's games, and then your thoughts about tonight/tomorrow morning's games. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you tomorrow, where we will get to talk about the Lionesses for the first time.